Hello, I'm very well. Hello to everyone watching this. My name is Aify. As he previously said, I am studying at Polytechnic Jitra, Kedah, and I'm doing my diploma in accounting. In a general sense, from my understanding, digital technology is something that makes your life more convenient and easier. A lot of it can be from softwares to in, to or through applications, a lot of which I use personally. Waalaikumsalam. Hello everyone, my name is Ameerul. I'm currently studying at Polytechnic Sultan Abdul Halim Wazam Shah, which is located at Jitra Kedah. I know, quite far away. And I'm currently studying for a diploma in accountancy. In general sense, from my understanding, digital technology is a could be a software or application which helps our lives be more convenient and easy. A few examples that I can think of personally are where you can pay from using your QR codes. Especially since nowadays everything is modern, you don't need to carry cash on you always for your card. The fact that you can just pay through your phone via QR code, I would say that's one of the prime examples of how digital technology can be a convenience in your life. I personally I use a bunch of applications specifically for my studying or research. Let me list them. First one, YouTube. Especially now, a lot of the things you're studying are on YouTube with teachers who are overqualified that teach you in methods that you never before seen. That is one of the ways that I use personally. for my research and understanding of it, especially for final exams. A lot of what they teach are actually actually things that come out on my finals, which are very helpful for me for scoring A's. Going on for my next application that I personally use is Canva. It helps me with a lot of my projects, considering how easy it is to use. I'm sure you're also, you also know about it. Canva offers a lot of variety just for the free package that it offers. The fact that it has a bunch of options here for your design wise, for your text wise. It also has a lot of animations you could use to bet to make your project seem more appealing to your lecturers, which I use. You can tell I get a lot of A's just because I use it. And finally, for my third one that I this is something that I always use, regardless of what subject. I've been using it for a while now, and it has been nothing but more helpful. It has been nothing but helpful to me. ChatGPT, especially on some ChatGPT is we call it a software, but it's also an app that helps me better my understanding of any information or misunderstanding I might have of something. It also helps me correct. Let's say I wrote a 600-word essay and I made any grammar mistakes in it. I could ask ChatGPT for advice on what can I better improve my grammar on it. And it could immediately list down all the grammar mistakes I made, which I would, for me, could personally improve my essay to the next level. Something that a lot of different softwares could not do. That's one of the things. Yeah, I feel you can go. I use Zoom because it's personally to me much easier to understand than Google Meet. The interface to me is much more simpler. And also one of the deciding factors for me between choosing Zoom and Google Meet is that I've been using Zoom since day one. I've tried Google Meet, but it doesn't work out. I think it might be a phone issue, but the connection for my phone to use it, it just immediately crosses it out as an option. Zoom, I've been using it since the peak of COVID, where everyone was using Zoom. No one uses Google Meet at that time. So I just gotten used to it. Every single time I use it, I feel like I've gotten more and more used to it. And it's just become more of a habit, one might say, to use it. It feels weird if I don't use it. Does that make sense? Chat, the other. Canva, Zoom, YouTube, ChatGPT. On- To me, this answer is beyond easy. It's not even a. For me, I think the option is clear cut. There's no other options to it. It's so easy for me to pick ChatGPT. The simple reason on it is because it can do literally everything. And without it, I think I basically I can't even do anything as a student. Uh, for me, the answer is clear cut. There's no other option. The answer is clear as day even. The answer has to be ChatGPT due to how convenient, just simply convenient it is. Due to how big it's also multifunctional. Due to that one fact, I think it can, to me, is my favorite software and application for studying or research because it can do basically everything you could ever wish for. It could also help you with your speech, which I personally use because I'm trying to improve my English. So when I there's a speech feature where you can ask it to give you guidance, which I use. I think without it, I might be completely lost as a student. I don't think I will make it as far as I possibly could. I think my grades will take a toll on it. So that is one of the reasons I use ChatGPT. And the reasons that is one of my favorites. There's something I cannot live without. Therapy session kau part tu. Surprisingly, Polytechnic offers one application, or I will specifically call it software, that is detrimental to anyone that's studying in accounting, especially during the 21st period, 21st century. Excuse me. It's called AutoCount accounting system. It helps basically do everything an accountant needs to do and simplifies it. In a way, some might even say without applications or software like this, someone can't even be an accountant in this modern era. I personally learned how to use it. It's a detrimental subject for me, and I passed it with flying colors. It's something that every student learns at Polytechnic that's studying in accounting. They learn how to use it, what are the features of it, and they solve issues and problems with it, such as calculations, financial statements, and bank errors. Once you get used to those three specific factors, you're basically a prodigy in using this in using the softwares. That is something that I would say that the only real software that Polytechnic needs to offer to students like me that's studying in diploma in accountancy. For the rest of it, I do my own research on applications and softwares. I discovered them through my okay, number one, let me list them to make it more simple. The first way I discovered them is through my classmates. The one specifically that I met through my classmates, Canva. They helped me realize how simple it can be if I use that one software to simplify my projects and presentations and how much more interesting it can be. Second is my favorite ChatGPT. I learned it through my family members who are currently teaching a lot of uni students. They from what I've asked them, they told me that ChatGPT is basically an essential to all their students. that basically any student they come across that they teach basically have ChatGPT and use it on a daily basis. That's my favorite one, ChatGPT. I learned it through my family members. And thirdly, friends. A few of my friends are currently studying over abroad. One of them are currently studying in Australia. He uses YouTube, something that I always thought as something that you only use for entertainment. But he taught me from YouTube. There's a different side to YouTube, which are completely focused on the teaching aspect of how to better improve your understanding of a subject, we'll call it. That's from my personal discovery. Yep. Hmm. Since you mentioned that you are currently an IPG student, I would recommend you Canva because not only can it help you make presentations and projects that are interesting for your project and assignments that you're going to do as an IPG student, it can also transfer onto once you become a teacher, you can give your presentations in an orderly fashion. It can make your life much easier at explaining a few details and information of what subject you're teaching to them in an easy to understand fashion. In like let's say a bullet point fashion or a quick summary of it. And it also can keep, as we know nowadays, kids are quite hard to keep, it's hard to keep their attention span quite on you. So if you're teaching and you make your presentation in a fascinating point, let's say, they'll the chance of them paying attention to it increases almost tenfold. That is what I would recommend you as an IPG student. All right, bye, Ify. You're very welcome. I hope to be paid. Thank you very much. Bye.